Perfect.
Lord Saladin said you were indispensable in old Russia, Guardian. We thought you should be the one to handle this.
Taniks perfected. This boss guide is going to be fun, kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's going to be kind of boring since it's the same fight as Taniks. So yeah. First part of the mission, just run through it. You don't even need to fight anything. Just run. Might take some damage, but it's nothing. Just run. Don't even need to fight, just shoot that. Make your way through here. You don't need to fight anything, honestly. You don't even need to fight these guys. There we go. Hi. So, I'll probably cut ahead to when those guys get over here to me. I don't know if they're actually going to get over here or not. Come on, guys. Oh boy, isn't this gonna be fun? There's a ogre right here, which isn't too tough to take out, I guess. Couple of chosen. Run right through. Don't even need to fight anything, just run right through. Okay, will catch up to us. So, in this next room is gonna be a bit of a pain. There is going to be a hive in here, as well as the boss. Okay, he's on his way. Taniks, not really that difficult. As you can see, he's shooting the same kind of gun that he did before.
How is that possible?
Not really that different.
Taniks is more machine than we thought. He's not alive. Perhaps he never was.
You're an idiot. He's not alive. Perhaps he never was. How do you explain him alive in the last one, dumbass? Anyways, in here, just shoot these Siva clusters, and that's it. Just shoot Taniks in the head. Why did you do that? Why? So just throw a couple of grenades at him, I guess. Now, do you see how accurate this asshole is? know what? I have a resurrect. Why not? Yeah, I threw a whole bunch of bombs at his ass. So Taniks, his attacks are his rocket and a Quake attack that attacks the area around him. That's it. Not much variety on his attacks, to be honest. This next area up ahead is going to be kind of annoying. It's the exact same fight as the other room. So enemies are going to come out of there. Enemies are going to come out over here. You're going to want to take them out. Have an easier time in here. And next is that tank. Okay, the tank. I didn't explain this in the last episode, but this tank has a few attacks. It can open up its sides and let out a bomb if you're near. It's a glowing wisp bomb. That attack there, where you see its main cannon glowing, you'll want to stay out of range of that thing. It will one-shot you. The attacks, the energy particles that come out of that are actually homing. And it has another attack as well. It has the... Okay, I'll show you. So you can see, just like that, they home in on you. That right there is a dickish attack. They're just like the cannon. They're just like the parts on the other gun that I showed you before. This cannon, however, on the side there, can actually be shot off. Oh, you fucker! And yes, he can actually fake you out. So once you see that glowing its brightest, you'll want to stay the hell out of the way of it. And that cannon on the side, I'm going to shoot it off. You don't need to shoot it off. There, I just shot it off. But it is recommended if you really want to. I mean, as I said, it's not absolutely necessary. There are going to be more enemies over here. There's going to be an ogre over there for some reason. The main weakness of this cannon are its legs. It can do that as well. So for the main attacks, you got the cannon, the main cannon right there. You have the side cannon. You have the sides that open up, which is right there. And it can let out bombs. And it can also let out a shockwave. Now what you've seen there was when you shoot its leg a certain amount of times, the armor will break off its legs and it will malfunction. When it does that, its head will open up, exposing a vent or a its brain, as you would call it. If you shoot that, it does massive damage. So that's one of the weaknesses of the tank, or the Walker, as they would call them. Not a really difficult boss, or mid-boss, actually, I should say. And as you try and go through this door, there's Taniks. There was actually an outtake that I did with this. I'm probably going to post it as a separate video that I did with my hunter, but I didn't do the full-on talk about the tank, which I actually should have done, so that you guys would know how to avoid it the best. So Taniks is in the final boss room here. So, oh, Siva clusters. So Taniks, he is going to be shielded this time, and here, I have a bomb. So enemies are going to come out of there, and you're going to want to make your way over to here. So you're going to want to shoot those Siva clusters, and that will dissipate Taniks' shield. Not really difficult. Not really difficult at all. So if you want to, you can shoot him with your strongest weapons. The strongest weapons that you have. Okay, so upon reaching a certain amount of health, he will start summoning these things. Those are servitors. If you have a good scout rifle, you can take out these servitors within a couple of shots. And if you have a weapon that wrecks or completely decimates his health, I would highly suggest using the sleeper stimulant. Also, yeah, that will happen. When you headshot certain enemies, they will release that. Not really something that... Not cool, game. Not cool. Bitch, don't you melee me. What the... What? What hit me? Well, you'll notice in editing that I slowed that bit down to see what actually killed me. You'll notice that just after I fired the sleeper stimulant, I got one-shotted. Now, it wasn't actually by an enemy. If you want to know what it is, go back and view the video. View the video footage, and you'll actually see me get hit by the beam of the sleeper stimulant. So what happened was, I was aiming the sleeper stimulant, and I fired it off. The beam went through Taniks' head, dealing damage to him, but it also bounced off the object behind him, which you saw. It bounced over and up to the top left. So what actually happened was, it went through his head, bounced off the object behind him to the top left, bounced off the wall over towards where I am, or over to the side, bounced off the wall and hit me, one-shotting me. Now, I don't know if you could see it very well, but I actually turn the camera slightly, and you'll actually see a red beam in the corner of the screen. And that's what hit me. The sleeper stimulant beam actually hit me, thus one-shotting me. I can't believe I actually got this in a video. It's a really, really rare thing to happen, but it can happen. So you need to be very careful with the sleeper stimulant. So yeah, that's what happened, and I realized it later in editing. And I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened. So yeah, if you guys want to roll back the video and take a look at that, it's actually a really funny thing that happened, and it's quite rare as well. So yeah, that happened. Anyway, back to the video. You know what? Screw it. Eat my bombs!
You prevented Siva from restarting Taniks' mercenary operation.
So yeah, that's basically it. Taniks Perfected is actually not that difficult at all. So, yeah. Also, skeleton keys. You can get these from the missions normally. So, you don't need to do anything special for them. So yeah, that's the Taniks mission. Anyway. That should be it for this walkthrough as well of Taniks Reborn. So thank you guys for watching. And see you in my next video.